Hi and welcome to The Winning Factor. I'm Alan Aitken, and on this show every week we're trying to pick out a couple of races in Hong Kong for the weekend and find a distinguishing factor in each race that we might look back on later as having decided the result. First race we're going to have a look at on Sunday is race 4, a class 4 sprint on the dirt, and our winning factor here, the trainer. Now we look down the field here, there are some horses in form, like the last start winner Ever Strong in class 5, Joyful Contender, just beaten last time. Old Heartskeeper showed last start that there is still some gas in the tank, and Generous Heart drops in class to class 4 here. But we're going to focus on a horse who, to all intents and purposes, has been a disappointment so far, Have Fun Together. Now he's had 13 starts, he's started favourite in 8 of them, and so far he's promised the world and delivered an Atlas. But it could be just the time to give him one last chance as he switches to the dirt for the first time on Sunday, and that's where our winning factor comes in. If we have a look at the following statistics on the dirt, during the time that Have Fun Together's trainer Frankie Law has had a licence, and we see who's on top by any measure at all, Frankie Law. Strike rate, he's on top. If you're having a flat stake bet, you're well clear, 70% return on turnover, and even against market performance expectations, he is well superior to the odds. So certainly Frankie is the man on the dirt. And if we have a quick look at horses under his care who've had their first run for him on the dirt, and we've got a strike rate of almost 35%. So that's why we're giving Have Fun Together one more chance here, and as he switches to the dirt, if you look at how he trials on it, it really could be his thing. Now we're going back to his most recent barrier trial on the dirt, December 4, and here Matthew Poon rode him, he sat in behind the pace, and Poon really held on to him for quite a long time before letting him slide, and he quickly gobbles up the leader, Yechen Blitz, in the final stages, and Yechen Blitz has some ability. Now once again on Sunday from gate 7, I wouldn't think that Have Fun Together is going to be with the leaders, but with most of the pace drawn underneath him, he should be able to slide across into a trailing position and hopefully let down the same way when Matthew Poon lets him go under race conditions. So the tip in race 4 is Have Fun Together. The winning factor is trainer. The horse himself, he's going to get some stern opposition here from horses like Ever Strong and Heartskeeper, and he's been a little bit of a disappointment, but I think given Frankie Law's record on the dirt, particularly with horses going their first time, we should give him another chance. Second race we're going to have a look at on Sunday is another dirt race, this time a class 3 extended mile on the surface, and a winning factor here, the pace. Now we look down the field here, and a number of these horses are having their first try on the dirt. Top Laurels, Famous Warrior, Starship and Electric Lightning, and perhaps one or all of them are going to find it to their liking. But I certainly think that Top Laurels is going to adjust to the different surface, and I'm a little surprised that Manfred Mann has taken this long to give him a try on the surface, perhaps because he raced so consistently at Happy Valley, he stayed there, but he is by a US bred sire, he's out of a Commands mare, and that also indicates dirt ability, so I think that he should handle the surface well. Now he's been in good form lately. We go back 2 starts and he was beaten over 1800 metres at Happy Valley, and Neil Callan gave him a great ride this time. Top Laurels popped off the fence, went to the lead, and unfortunately was beaten by a horse who probably has a little bit better change of gears than him in Flying Quest, but he was brave, finishing second. Then in race 289 we saw him drop back from 1800 metres to 1650 metres, and this time I think Karis Teton probably gave him a little bit more to do than he really needed. If we have a look at the race, it was a little bit warm the pace early, slowed down to just average entering the back straight, but that certainly wasn't fast enough as far as Karis thought, so he took off and tried to steal a march on his rivals from the 700 metre mark, and he really did put quite a gap in them. Unfortunately, there was quite a lot of race still to be run. He was gathered up in the final 200 metres. He was still fighting out second with 100 metres to go, but capitulated late to finish out of the placings. Well, because Top Laurels is such a one-paced grinder of a horse, it was easy to see what Caris was trying to do there. However, it didn't quite work out. He may have gone just a bit quick, a bit too soon. And on Sunday, Zac Purton takes over and he'll get some assistance from the opposition in riding a more measured race. If we look at the map, we see that there isn't really a designated leader here. We wouldn't expect Famous Warrior to get the same aggressive ride he got in front last time, and many of the runners here are back markers. But we have a horse who regularly goes forward in Tang Fleming with an apprentice rider, Victor Wong, and this horse is also a one-pacer, and he should go to the front and probably roll them along at a steady, even tempo, not necessarily quick, but not that slow either, because that wouldn't suit him. There's also a possibility we'll see Go First play more of a part in the speed with blinkers going on. So race 5, the tip is Top Laurels. His winning factor, the pace. He's a one-paced grinding type of a horse who usually is seen at their best on the dirt. He's got Zac Purton in the saddle, and I think that having a leader in the race who is going to roll them along at an even speed helps Top Laurels, because he can get a bit fiery if it's a stop-start tempo. Well, that's it for this week on The Winning Factor. Good luck on Sunday. We'll see you next time.